I started studying acting when I was 13, I think, 12 or 13, with James Best. A lot of you may know him as the Dukes of Hazzard Goofy Sheriff. He, however, was an extraordinary dramatic actor, and he was a really good acting teacher, coach. I used to babysit for him, and at one point he offered for me to trade some babysitting for some acting lessons and to come into his class. And so, okay. He kind of wanted me to get into doing something creative, encouraging me to do that. And so I did. And the class, I realized, which was kind of an odd thing, was really a workshop for working actors, because back then, in the old days, when we were young, they still had a little bit of the studio system, and they had talent scouts that worked for the studios. And they would come to these actors' workshops where they would put on scenes called a showcase. They put on a showcase, and people would actually get cast from these talent scouts to do various things. And so in that class were several working actors. I mean, a lot of people studied with him. Clint Eastwood was one of his students, Teddy Lester at the time. Some other names that some of you younger people may not know, but we knew back then. But anyway, I went in there and I thought, well, he really does want me to, encouraging me, because in fact I was not a working actor, I was just this kid. And he kind of asked their indulgence, I think, when they, doing scenes with me. So the first thing he gave me was This Property is Condemned by Tennessee Williams, which some of you may be familiar with. And it was about a young girl who had a lot of problems. And so we put on the showcase, and with all these working actors in that showcase, I was the only one that got any interest from the studios from that particular showcase. But he really sat me down and went, oh goodness, he said, I don't know if this is a good thing for you. And he had a very serious talk with me. And about waiting until I grew up, waiting until I had more. I mean, you all can talk about the challenges of being a child actor. For some children it's really tough, and he was concerned that it might be difficult for me, and encouraged me to wait and keep studying, and so that when you are ready to go into it, when you feel ready as an adult on your own, then you can then you should go into it. But keep studying, because obviously it works for you and you work for Ed. And so I said, okay, how will I know? And he said, well, you'll just know. Inside you'll know if you just listen to your intuition. So that cut to 1971, how many years later? I was 22, and I woke up one morning, and I swear to you, I woke up and there's this voice in my head that said, I'm ready. And it was just really funny. I called my friend who worked in the mailroom at Universal, and I said,